up guys, Nerdy Newb here. Welcome to another unboxing video. I'm pretty excited about this only because I feel like you guys are going to be excited about it. I'm not as excited about it personally, although I have started getting a little bit into the show. Anyways, in this video we're going to be unboxing the 2017 June Lootaku box. I still don't understand if I'm saying that right. I used to call it the Lootaku box, which I still sometimes do because I think that sounds cooler, but I think it's Lootaku. Lootaku? Lootaku, yes. Anyways, this box came a little bit late. They had a lot of shipping issues because it was too heavy. This month's theme was the Dragon Ball Z 30th Anniversary Box 3 edition, I think. And so what they had to do is reship everything. So they sent one item in this envelope and then the box. So we got two things, but they all belong to the one box. If you're interested in getting this box, I'm going to put all of the pricing details in the description below for you. Once you cut the tape and you open up the box, this is what you're gonna see. This box is really heavy. It's like really heavy. Whoa. So this is all gonna be Dragon Ball Z items. Let's go ahead and also open this envelope, which hopefully I don't rip or cut anything. I don't know what's in here. That sucks that they had to ship things separately. That probably didn't go very well with the shipping costs, I can imagine. You know what sucks is that the reason they had to split these up again is because the box was too heavy, but this is what they ended up putting in this envelope. It's super light, but probably the cheapest thing to ship, I could imagine, compared to everything else in this box. Alright, let's go ahead and check out what we got. Should I just do this item? The first item we have is this pillowcase. It's one of those throw pillow. It's kind of like a material like what you would see in a softer version of a potato sack. I've received a few of these for other things. This has the Dragon Ball Z logo on it. I don't know. I think I'm holding it wrong. I don't actually know how to hold it like that. It's either like that or like that. Does it matter? It probably does matter. Anyways, this is for one of those square throw pillows. So if you're a DBZ fan, this is probably pretty cool because you could put the pillow in there and then have that on your sofa or your bed or whatever it is that you want to put it on. So that is very nice. Unique item, which I like. The next item we got is this figure. This thing looks creepy. It says Swing Crash. So this is a Crane King Banpresto item. Banpresto items are really cool. I think there might be two different variants. I think I might have gotten this one and not that one. Let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. Of course, they always tape the Banpresto items really well. Ooh, I love Banpresto items. The reason I like this box is because they always give us really nice figures. Now, I'm not a huge DBZ fan, but I love the quality figures that we get, and I love being able to put them in my giveaways for you guys because I just think they're really, really cool, and they're good quality items, and I know how much these cost because they're very expensive. I've seen them at like Barnes & Noble and whatnot. So the figures always come in things like this. You have the base right here, and you have this little stick, which I'm assuming helps him stand up, I suppose. I don't really know. And then you have the figure. So let me go ahead. I don't usually do this, but I'm going to pull the figure out of the bag so you guys can see it up close and personal. This is like a bobblehead. So this is the figure. I have no idea who this guy is, but he has a bobbling head. There you go. My favorite part of this guy is the cracks in his helmet. I just think that looks really cool. The picture is really weird on this. It makes it look like he can bend back, like his head bobbles and then he bends all the way back like Matrix style. But I don't quite understand exactly how that works. Anyways, this is the figure. I'm going to go ahead and put it back in the little bag. And as with every franchise that I'm not super familiar with, if you guys wanted to help me out in the comment section below and let me know kind of who this guy is and what he represents, that would be great. I like learning. That's kind of, I know I've kind of like gone away from it, but because you guys always get so mad when I don't know things, but even when I first started my channel, that's how it was. It was always like, let me know what this is and who it is and all that stuff because I like learning more about these characters. I have watched a few episodes of Dragon Ball Z. There's like a bunch of different ones and whatnot, but I love learning more about the shows from you guys down below because it's just cool, you know? Anyways, the next item we have is this little figure. This is another Banpresto item. It's the Historical Characters Volume 2. We got this girl on a broomstick. I'm not going to take that out of the box since it's not mystery, but these are the ones that you can get in the set. just these ones. So we got her. It looks like we could have gotten Vegeta. I would have liked Vegeta. Alright, the next item we have is this guy right here. I'm assuming this is Goku. Sometimes I get confused on how you can tell between Goku and Vegeta because sometimes they look alike, but I'm pretty sure that this is Goku. It looks like Goku. And it just looks like him in his stance. It's like when he's shooting off the Dragon Balls, right? Ooh, I almost grabbed the knife with the blade. That would have been bad. This is another Banpresto item, which is very cool. I can imagine this one's pretty valuable, I would say. Alright, let's check this out. Whoa. Alright, so this is how he came. Oh my gosh. It's so big. It is so big. His legs are so big. I don't usually put these figures together, but this figure is pretty cool, and I'm actually kind of excited to put them together. So let's check it out. They bubble wrapped his head, I'm assuming because he's got pokey hair, and they didn't want it to cut into anything else. I love these figures because I just love their hair, and just the detail that they put into it is super cool. So there's the body. Here are the legs. They put this little thing on. Not that this matters because I'm going to attach the body to it anyways, but it got a little bit scratched up right here. So you take his body and you press it on. You can't even see those marks. This thing is huge. It comes with this little blue stand, I'm assuming just to help keep his weight up, but I'm not going to open that. So this is our figure. What would have made this even cooler is if they would have given him a Dragon Ball. But look at the detail on these figures. I enjoy them a lot. These are just really, really, really good figures. Again, I'm not a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I'm not really a Dragon Ball Z fan. But I love the figures that we get in this box. I just think that they're just really cool. Different than what we get in any other box. We don't get figures like this in other boxes, that's for sure. He stands up pretty good though, huh? Alright, and then the last item in this box is this product. Don't know what it is, but let's go ahead and see. Whoa, this is cool. I'm assuming this is some kind of light. I know you can't really set. Let me pop this out. Okay, so this looks like a shadow box almost. It's basically, oh, this is cool. So it's basically, like 8 or more sheets of plastic put together. And each sheet of plastic has a graphic on it, right? So it kind of gives it this 3D effect. And it's like different layers of this light. So it has a cord. It smells very, I don't want to say because I feel like it's going to offend people, but it smells very Asian. Like when you go to the Asian furniture stores, that's what it smells like. And I can say that because I grew up going to those stores. It has a cord, it has a USB, and it also came with a little outlet just in case you don't have a USB outlet. I happen to have my iPhone one right here, so let me plug this in. There's also a little stand on the back to stand up on the table. Let's go ahead and turn this on and see what it looks like. Oh, wow. Okay, I've never seen anything like this. I've never received anything like this. But how cool is that? So I don't know. I'm assuming that each sheet of plastic, I don't know if it's carved out or if it just has like the thin little designs on it, because obviously like when you shake it, you can see, well, not shake it, but like see how the buildings are moving? It kind of gives it even more of a 3D look. This reminds me of Kubo a little bit. Oh, this is cool. This is really cool. This is so different than anything I've ever received. The front has a little bit of a scratch mark. Nothing, not a big deal. You can't really see it unless you're looking up at close. How cool is that though? So it's like a light box. It's like a shadow light box that has just layers of different things. And I actually really like the layers just because if you could see them up close, they have really good detail to them. It might be pretty hard to see in here, but each thing is like a different layer. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. Like the clouds in the back are probably the back layer. And they have the building. Oh, I don't know. This is cool. Alright. That's super cool. This is so different than anything we've ever received. Let me see if I can show you. That's what it looks like when the light's not on it. So you can kind of still see the layers, but it looks way cooler when the light is on. Oh, that's so cool. This would be a really cool nightlight sort of thing for any of you guys who, well, for anybody, but for anybody who has kids who they just need one of those lights on, because it's not super bright, but it's just bright enough, you know? Alright, that's a very neat item. Okay, that's everything in the box. Let's go ahead and do some pricing and recap, shall we? Alright, so here we go. We have our recap card. This is, again, the theme was Dragon Ball 30th Anniversary Part 3. Final. So this is the finale of their 30th anniversary Dragon Ball Z boxes for June 2017. So let's go ahead and do some pricing and recap. The first item we had was our Banpresto Dragon Ball Z Goku Kamehameha Wave. This is a special release. I don't know what makes it super special, but in general, I love this figure. I think with these figures, I usually price them around $30. Maybe you could give or take $5, so it could be $25 to $35, but I'm going to go ahead and give this figure $30. I think that's pretty fair. We had our Banpresto Fur Swing Head figure Cell or Frieza. So you could have either gotten Cell or Frieza. We got Cell, and there's two different variants of him, and then there's also Frieza. I don't know if I'm saying that right there, and there's two variants of Frieza as well. So I would probably give this figure $25. I don't think it's as cool as the Goku figure, so I think $25, maybe $20. I think $20 seems a little bit low, so I'd say $25. Then we got our Dragon Ball Z Historical Characters Volume 2 figure. There was 1 in 12 that you could have received. We got Vidosu. I'm not gonna lie, I looked that up because I obviously have no idea any of these characters other than Vegeta and Goku and Frieza. But we have Vidosu, and there was a ton of different ones that you could have received. These are all the pictures, and then they also give you a list right there. I would say that this is worth at least $10. Sometimes you might be able to give these $15. I know that seems ridiculous, but I know how much that these little Banpresto figures cost, and I also know just Dragon Ball Z in general. I'm going to go and give it 10 just to keep it on the lower end, but you could potentially give that up to 15. We had our Dragon Ball cushion cover. So I think it goes like this. These are really cool, but I'm not gonna lie, you probably could find this on Etsy for fairly cheap. I would probably give this anywhere from $6 to $8, I would say. So let's go ahead and give it 7. We'll go in the middle of that. And then the last item we had was our light box. They call this the Dragon Ball World Martial Arts Tournament Light Box. I don't know how much this thing is worth. I don't know if this is a licensed product or anything like that, but this thing is so freaking cool, and it's just like really good quality. I told you guys earlier that the box seemed like it had a scratch on it, but that was not true because there's actually a film over the front, so you can peel that film off and then it won't have that mark on it. If I had to price this out, and this is just me basing it off of just like what I think it might be worth, I would say minimum this is worth about $30. I think you could potentially give this up to $40. I think $50 would be really pushing it, but I would say $30 is like a really good price point, maybe $30 to $40. So I'm going to keep it low because I can't really figure, I don't want to price things too high. So I'm going to give this $30, but I really think you could give that at most $40, maybe $35. So according to my pricing, this box is worth $102, which is crazy. That's like a crazy amount of money. I don't think this box has ever been worth this much. Let's go ahead and see it. I forgot how much it cost each month, so let's check it out. This box costs $60 a month. So it's 102 minus 6, which means that you get $42 extra value on top of what you pay for it. So that's a really, really, really good price point. For a $30 box, you want $20. We got 42, so this was a really good box. Again, I'm not a huge Dragon Ball fan, but one of the things that I love about the Lootaku box is the value and the types of items that you get. There is no other box that I receive that gives me figures like this, and that is the one thing. It is a pricey box, but if you're willing to pay for the quality, you get good quality items. If I had to rate this box, I would give this box a 5 out of 5 noobs. Obviously, I'm not a Dragon Ball fan, so it's hard for me to rate this like unbiasedly. But if I was a Dragon Ball Z fan, I feel like I'd like all of these items. The light box is probably my favorite item, and this Goku figure, because I just love the Banpresto figures for some reason. I just think that they're really good quality. I just like everything about them. They're really good quality and good detail. Ah, it's so cool. What would have made this box even better for me, even though I already gave it a 5, is if it came with a Dragon Ball, because I love when they give us Dragon Balls. They're so cool. So let's go ahead and look at what their value is. I didn't actually look at this. Let's see. So I already forgot what I gave everything, but they priced this Goku figure at $40. So I gave it $30. They gave it $40. I do think you can give it $35. I think $40 is pushing it, but that's what they priced it at. The bobblehead they gave $30. I could see that. $25 is kind of on the lower end for me, I think. Okay, that's okay. The cushion cover they gave $10, so I lost the cushion cover. Here it is. So that was $3 more than what I valued it. The little figure they gave 15, which I do think at the highest price point you could get 15, but I gave it 10. And then the light box, oh, that's so weird. The light box, so they priced the light box at $25, which is actually less. So I was sitting here saying that I would give it $40. So obviously, you know, my price point on that is a little off. So they gave it $25. Based off Amazon pricing, they think the total estimate value of this box is $120. I said $102. So, you know, you can give and take some of the items. It just depends on how you want to price things. If you shopped around, there's a chance you can get them cheaper than these prices. You just have to shop around a little bit, that's all. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, feel free to click the like button below. If you want to see more unboxing videos, go check out my channel. I have a whole bunch on there. And you should subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this box. Like I said, even though it's kind of expensive, they give you really good quality items. So if you're willing to pay that price for good quality items, then it's there. Especially like Dragon Ball Z, because they do give you a lot of Dragon Ball Z items, although it might have just been because it was the 30th anniversary, so maybe we won't get as many now. We'll see how it goes. But we do usually get a lot of kind of anime, Dragon Ball Z type items. That's what they focus on, I believe. But let me know what you guys thought about this box down below. And remember, if you subscribe to my channel and your subscriptions aren't blocked or set to private, you'll make it onto my Thank You to Subscribers page, which is coming up shortly. Before I sign off, let's go ahead and do the video shout out. Today's video shout out goes to Jenna Carlson. Jenna Carlson, I saw that you watched a few of my videos and that you commented on them. Thank you so much for all of the support. I appreciate it. So Jenna, you get the shout out of the video. Thanks, Jenna. Alright guys, I hope you have a great day and I will see you guys next time. Bye!